Hi, folks. So today is Friday, April 10th, and after last night's long video, just two more things that we want to provide you in terms of information today, both good. Number one is that as of today, we have enough cloth masks to be able to distribute them not only to our staff and our healthcare residents, but also to you. So you'll get some information from your community and a mask and then either today or tomorrow, and I think that's great. Please wear them as much as you can when you're around other people. It does not mean that you gonna be all up in someone's grill. Please keep your 6-foot distance, and obviously maintaining our hand washing and everything else we're doing to avoid the virus. But cloth masks are an additional step, and will, as we've said, stop at nothing. And on that line, what I think is some really great news. We're letting our staff know this today, with much more detail to come early next week when we have it. But we have the opportunity, entering into a partnership to work with Convenient MD to test all of our staff for COVID-19. And the reason we want to do this is because so many people, or so many of the outbreaks that you hear about in other nursing homes are with people who are asymptomatic but testing positive. And if we can get ahead of that, if we have folks, we're screening our staff as they come in related to symptoms, but if we can weed out anyone who may be positive for the virus and therefore able to share it, but don't have any symptoms, we get them off our schedule, we get them out of our community for a while until they're medically able to come back, then that helps us to keep the virus out of our community, and anything we can do to stop or slow the transmission of the virus, we're going to do. So we're super excited about that. Details to follow early next week, and then we hope to be able to begin the testing for our staff on site by middle to end of next week. And we'll do that in Exeter, we'll do that in Durham, we'll do that at Birch Hill, where and 100% of our staff who are working on site will get tested. Additionally, after that, Convenient MD is also able to test our healthcare residents, even if they're asymptomatic, and we'll encourage that. And then we'll also open that up to our folks who live on the independent side. There'll be the opportunity for a telehealth visit, and then if you qualify under CDC guidelines, the opportunity to get tested. And again, these tests are not perfect. There are sometimes false negatives, but the more we know, the better we are. The more we know, the more we can adjust. And our whole goal is to keep the virus out of our community, and if we do have positive cases, to be able to keep it from being what they call an outbreak. Just keep it as limited as possible. So we are very excited about the opportunity for testing. We'll know more next week. We're still working through a lot of the logistics, but this is a huge positive for us. So I think I'll end with that, since I said an awful lot of words last night, although I'm going to show you one thing. This guy, I don't know if you can all see him, but he was in my chair when I walked in the other day, with a sign that said, "Any bozo can run this community," which I thought was kind of funny, and I think that might be true. But with that, I'd just like to say, this is one of the most religious and spiritual times of the year for people of many religions right now. And so this weekend, I wish you all a very positive season. And I don't know if you say happy Passover, but happy Passover and happy Easter. And, I'm sorry that you can't be with your families right now, but understand that this family is here for you. We love you. And wash your hands. Thanks.